Hey there, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. We are honestly just continuing playing. I don't have much else to really report here. Being honest with you, I'm very excited about trying some of these old champions that I've played with the demo and trying to try them in new light. So I'm especially interested in playing not Gilda. I want to play Phoenix today. This is something I've been talking about for a while. We kind of blitzed through the Phoenix and Fel era in the post-launch setup because we wanted to move on to the other clans. And so I really only played him with Golden Crown, which turns out is still great. I have heard good things about Overlord. The change there seems very promising. And then I think the Pyromaniac, despite getting nerfed, is still going to be very strong. So I'm interested in giving this a go. I don't really have any crazy intro topics today. I guess I'll mention the weather because sometimes that comes up. It is like somehow 90 something degrees this entire week for me, which is terrible. And my air conditioning unit is trying its hardest and can't really keep up. It's like 10 years old, so it really, I think I need to replace it, but it's such an ordeal. And well, so I'm cooking. It's not too terrible, right? I mean, it's still a functional unit, so I'm not like upset about it. But man, it would be nice if I could actually exist in a cooler environment here. It's one of the challenges that I have is that I'm a very warm person in general. So what this results in is I'm just always overheating in even slightly warm weather. And this means, like, for me, an ideal temperature outside is, I think my favorite weather temperature is like 63 to 65-ish with like a cool breeze. Great. That's beautiful. As soon as you get in the 70s, I am warm and like not enjoying myself as much. And if it's like 70s with sun exposure, oh buddy, I'm out. As soon as you get in like 80s, 90s, I've cooked. I am not ready for that. Meanwhile, however, if I get in really cold temperatures, I'm actually just fine in t-shirts and shorts for down to like 45 degrees, no problem. It's just a weird thing about, I guess, I don't know, genetics, question mark, right? Is all I can really think of, but I guess in my current climate, I'm kind of in the middle latitudes overall. So yeah, I get a winter, I get a summer, I get all the things, and it's a pretty decent spread of temperatures down to really cold. You sometimes get close to zero, but you also sometimes get really hot to like 100 degrees. So it all Fahrenheit, by the way, Fahrenheit, of course. I don't have those numbers offhand. I use both, but anyway, the stupid weather channels are all in Fahrenheit, so you just kind of get used to it. But yeah, let's see if I can do this offhand. 100 Fahrenheit in Celsius. I think that's like 37-ish, right? And then yeah, okay, I think that's 37-ish. So for all of my non-Imperial unit folks, it's one of those things. I actually kind of wish that I never got exposed to Fahrenheit. It's a stupid system. Anyway, let's not get into that. I could rant about that for a while. Metric makes so much more sense, especially if you've gone to anything related to science in your careers. But let's click Monster Train. We're going to play the game. As always, do like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Those things are super awesome. Doing great. Loving all that stuff. I have a Discord server if you want to chat. Wonderful. Good news. And let's play the game. See what we hit. All good here. Buttons. All right. Okay, hopefully you're all doing well today. I'm doing just fine. I woke up and had a really fun breakfast. I haven't done this in a while, right? It's, when you're making your own breakfasts, you're not really inclined for form factor as much. It's like, okay, great. It tastes the same no matter what I put it in or do, so kind of whatever. But today I had a breakfast burrito, and that is just fun. It's just fun using a tortilla, and then all the stuff you would normally put in an omelet, you just shove in the tortilla, and then now you have a burrito, and it's great. So I had a breakfast burrito. I'm very excited about that. I'm going to play Monster Train now, and we're all very happy about this. So let's go. Otherwise, let's see. So today we are default Pyreborne. We're playing Phoenix. I intentionally wanted to do this. We are allied Exile Luna, so we have a moon ritual here. Very good. We're fighting Entropy Seraph. We have Pushback Archean, and we have, let's see, Spike Scale. Spike Scale. Cool. Yeah, sounds good. We have Pyre of Entropy. This is one, again, I haven't tried with. I'm glad to roll into it. This says, add a Vengeful Shard to your deck after each battle. Draw one extra card for every 2 Blights in your deck. So basically this says you get Draw Relics for free, but you have to take Ember to play Vengeful Shards. You get a really good amount of Pyre health, which I really appreciate, but obviously the attack power is a little lower in compensation. And more importantly, your draw is cluttered. Now, mathematically, I don't think this overflows you, right? We have, what, 2 Vengeful Shards to boot, which means we immediately get draw +1, which is very exciting. And then we have, let's see, 8 combats before Titans. So that means you get 8 more Vengeful Shards for a total of 10 shards, which is +5. So that means you automatically will get 10 card draw, and you don't overstack, which is good. You're not wasting any of these or getting any extra Vengeful Shards for no benefit. But regardless, this is a big cost in deck consistency, right? 10 Vengeful Shards. Maybe I'll roll Dante and this run will be actually simple, but starting cards are Lava Armor, Bloody Moon, Astrologer, all good. Astrologer is a good unit. It's just that I think Moon Cycle relies on hitting things in a certain order that is not very common, I find. Right? You have to have, I think, the phase pieces before you take the Moon Cycle pieces, right? Because if you don't have the phase pieces, you're not going to go in on it. And I think certainly having Moon Ritual helps a ton with this, right? That's great. That makes Astrologer pretty consistent here. So I do actually like having him. I've been wanting to have a run with this unit because it looks legit, right? +5 on Moon Cycle, the numbers should go up pretty quick. So, alright, we have Fira's Inferno, Dragon's Blight Pyregel 5, we have Sparkflint Catalyst. Whenever a unit without Pyregel gains it, gain +6 stacks. I think we're just going to take Sparkflint here. This is extremely efficient with Firestarter, Lava Armor, everything like that. I don't know if we're going in on dragons right now. I can't predict magic or steel shop at this point. We obviously benefit from a steel shop. I do not benefit from a magic shop right now, but that could change. So I'll take the Sparkflint Catalyst. It is a more generally useful setup. Alright, I wanted to dodge Golden Crown because I know this is good, right? This is just a rock-solid plant path in general. You can see it. I've gone all the way. They did nerf this from the demo. I think it was, what, 1, 2, 3 if memory serves. And now it's 1, 1, 2. It's a really good payout, though. Second one is really nice, and you get gold here. So I think in general, this is a very strong path. Got good stats. It's great. And the other thing is you don't have to care about it too much. You can just focus on something else entirely. And it earns you Dragon's Horde, which is very powerful. Dragon's Horde in your champion is huge. It's such a powerful mechanic, right? This is so good. So Golden Crown rocks. We know this wins. So I'm going to try Pyromaniac, and we're going to see how this goes. I'm not really giving a lot of consideration to whether or not it makes sense to take Pyromaniac here. We obviously have some support for it. There is some Lava Armor power here, so that's good. But in general, it's unclear, right? I think Golden Crown is universally good and or question mark correct, but yeah. We will put the units together, and I'll just kind of jam everything else on the lower floor. Seems good. We have Estriel the Lost here, which is good. Did I click the trial? I sure did. Okay, cool. I mean, I guess I'm going to put the Lava Armors in. We'll Moon Cycle here. Seems fine. Alright, I do want to get the Collector. Now, I do like Bloody Moon because I can just kind of play these and they replace themselves, which is fantastic. And then we will just go ahead and Moon Cycle. Yeah, I mean, we already crushed Ring 1, right? This is not even a problem. Yeah, this is actually just free, right? And then we Breathe Fire, I guess, for no real reason other than that we can, I suppose. Yeah, you think about this, there's really no reason to use this ability. It doesn't save me any Pyre health. It doesn't do anything. Great, whatever, fine. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, alright, sure, bud, sure. Keep Moon Cycling, looks decent. I'll save 3 Pyre health here. I do think we'll draw Bloody Moons. I'm not worried about it. I think we'll be okay. I think we will be fine. Does this guy clear anyone on middle? No, it doesn't. It's fine though, because we do see Bloody Moon here. It's great. I can ping out one of them. He gets the other guy. Legit. And we should have no problems absolutely crunching this, right? We just breathe fire and it's super over, I think. Cool. Yeah, this guy hits me, what, 2 times? Yeah, and then dies. Good. Great, nice and clean. Took no damage, which is exceptional. I do think going in on Pyre Horde or Dragon's Horde is really good in general. I'll take Alchemy here. Just a strong pickup. I'm actually surprised I haven't mastered Flicker. It's a really good card when you have a lot of Pyre Gel generation. So I think it's best with, like, Magma Cultist, right? I think the thing about it is that it is competing against very strong commons, and therefore just rarely is the correct selection. I think that's the case, right? Yeah, if there were a bad combo here, I think sometimes I would look at this and be like, ah, yeah, sure, I might skip for 10 instead. Like, Snotty Whelp is objectively bad, in my opinion, but I'll take Alchemy, of course. We knew that. Phase Blessing. Oh, I want Starstruck 2. I sure want Starstruck 2 as well. That's really good. I think the survivability of Phase Blessing is too important. We will move there. Now, Astrologer performed pretty well. He could take a multi-strike well. Holdover would be acceptable on Phase Blessing. I would also take a -2 consume on the Alchemy. We have good upgrade choices now going to the right. Standalone dragon stuff, I mean, I would say... Yeah, I think Shadeguard is a decent pick on Lunacide, but I'm thinking like Hothead would be excellent on Pyreborne banner. I'm going to go Magic side here, I think. We can go Steel next, and that works out. Sure. See if we hit either of the 2 we really want. Remove Consume, great. I mean, we're going to go in on that. Good news. We do not see Hothead. I do see Magma Cultist, which has to be correct with Phoenix here. I'll take him. I'm going to go ahead and remove Consume on the Alchemy. If I pay 35 and pay 175, I cannot take this -1. We will re-roll here in order to get the -2 in Consume on the Alchemy. And now the Alchemy is loaded. The question I have to ask myself, is a +10 correct ever? Maybe. We did not see a holdover, which I think is high on the priority list still. So maybe I just put a +10 in the Bloody Moon. Reaching 35 is legit. That's chosen supplicants, right? That's a pretty good threshold, actually. Yeah, actually, I think that's legit. Now, we're going to need to make some cash, but hopefully we can offset this a little bit with the... What is it called? Alchemy. Earn some gold here. I'll take the Titan Trial, of course. I think there's no way I skip it here. Now, as far as unit options, I'm not actually sure what's going to help more here. Astrologer with Phoenix is just an attacker that I really appreciate. I think I'm not going to put Cultist with Phoenix quite yet. We might be on the lookout for something like a Smidge Stone here, so that I can jam them together. Having an offensive presence, though, is really handy. Anyway, definitely click Alchemy. That's a good card. I'd like to get the armor down, and then we move off. I'm still going to play the Vengeful Shards if I can. Okay, we're going to pop... The Collector does not get the Titan skin. That was important, because we're going to do Firestarter in the back. Then I'm going to pop here. And then we go ahead and do... I will actually power up a lot on middle. There's no reason not to. Right? Get a lot of Pyre Gel out. Seems good. Lava Armor. Friend, good. Definitely take the Moon Ritual upstairs here. We're going to pop out the 6-1 on middle. Don't care about too much else. I'll take 1 from the Vengeful Shard. Will I? No, there's no reason to. This guy is hitting pretty hard, which is annoying. Okay, now, unfortunately, I do think I have to take this hit. I can't breathe fire on him. Right, cooldown 3, won't be ready for the boss. So we will play the other lava armor. It's good to do. There's no reason to do anything else here. I wish to... I guess it's Vengeful Shard. There's no real reason not to. I'm going to put the Pyre Gel into the boss, I suppose. Fair enough. We chill on this. I don't have a lot of health right now, which is concerning. Okay, getting the Bloody Moon is really important. Clears that mid-floor guy. I do also think incanting a bunch on middle is really important. It's true. Now, the question is, do I damage shield pop here, or do I kill the healer in back? I don't know. I'm going to put this in front. I think the Pyre Gel adds up. Yeah. We don't have a lot in the way of survivability here, which is a bummer. I think we have enough Pyre health that if I have to bounce this, we super can. We're actually doing okay, believe it or not. Is it right to pop this guy in back? I guess I may as well, right? We're definitely going to incant here. I want to pop the damage shield and then breathe fire on him, and that does get the kill here. So pretty good, actually. We generate a lot of Pyre Gel, which is nice. Makes a big difference here. We're obviously low on defense, so something to keep in mind. Another Alchemy, Pyre Cast. These don't really help. Another Alchemy's not bad. It accelerates us through these value plays. So I'll take it. It's fine. Bloody Moon. Moon Pixie? It's a good card. Has a Calcified Ember, I don't mind. Gravity is another solution to stacking Magma Cultists and everything together. We should actually grab that. Okay. I will save my Dragon's Horde. I only have 4. We're going to the Steel Shop here. Survivability is going to be a real question mark. Multi-Strike and Large Stone are both nice. We do not see Hothead, who would have been very cool here. Greed Dragon exists, which I don't hate. Is there ever... I mean, the thing about it, is there ever a world where I play into Greed Dragon? This is a weird chicken and egg problem. This card is objectively good, in my opinion, but you have to have some kind of means of killing it and bringing it back, as it's very durable. The +10/+10 is a good change from the demo. I think it was +5/+15 before, if memory serves. Can't really remember, but I think that's accurate. And so this is a good change. It's strong. And I mean, just taking it right now, walking into that combat, this guy drops as a 60/75, which is, let me be clear, really good. Like, that's a really good just open take. So, yeah. Now, I'm trying to think from there, what's the angle to win this, right? Like, what do we do with him? He's not bad. If I give him Endless and he just dies, he comes back pretty strong. I don't think he ever gets the multi-strike here. We're actually going to go in on Astrologer, right? We have great support for him. I guess I could use the Large Stone. If I'm going to ascend anyway, it might be good putting the Large Stone in the Cultist for funsies. It's true. I might just grab Greed Dragon. He's good for right now, which is something I value a fair bit. Multi-strike on Astrologer here. I don't think we can afford too much. I want to take this Large Stone. Right? You gotta take the Large Stone when it's shown, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll multi-strike Astrologer here. It's good scaling. The Large Stone. Can't put it in Astrologer. Cultist. It is just beefy thing here, but there's other upgrades I'd rather take, right? Things I'd rather do. So, I'm gonna... Do we just put this in Greed Dragon and this man just airdrops as a absolute chungaloid? I don't know. It's a tough call. I think maybe I put this in Cultist and he just hangs out. I usually would use like a +20 health on this slot, but we have the money and we have the availability of it. I can't fit the floor together anyway, and I'm never taking space because Pyre of Entropy means I have to take Ember, probably twice. So... Right, because we're going to draw 10 cards, and I can't be eating, like, 5 Vengeful Shards every turn. So I'm going to put the Large Stone here. We're going to look for the Ascend angle on this, and that should be good. We'll see what the thing here gives me. Ah, spikes. Spike of the Stygian is probably pretty good. It was universally good before. Now it's the same number. 1x sap, 5x frostbite. It's the same. They did buff Spike of the Hellhorn. 3x rage, 3x armor. That's fine, I guess. Spike of the League actually is survivability, though. Might just be better. I'm going to take Spike of the League here. That's fine. I would have considered the sap, but I'm not going to have enough Ember Generator to generate it in order to really get value out of that. No overstack, unfortunate. That's okay. We didn't actually have an overstack target, but there were still, regardless, a lot of things we could grab that would have been nice. So, fair enough. Okay, now, I don't know when I'm drawing Gravity, but I do have good phase control. So we're going to hope for the best. And we're going to go with... Phoenix always upstairs. Now the question is, do we put the Cultist on this floor and then Elevator the Astrologer? The problem is I have to be very cautious because Gravity deals damage. So I think this is a much more durable line though. And we do have knockback. I don't want Astrologer ending up in the front. So we'll actually play Cultist here, right? And then I will do Astrologer. Can't actually afford the Greed Dragon right now. We'll give him a Shield Steward to tank. That should be fine. He spawns up top. That's okay. We actually, off the cuff, roll the top deck Gravity, which is huge, so we ascend immediately. It's not ideal, but it's fine. We do get, like, just a truckload of damage here, though, right? Just, let me be clear. A lot of damage is coming into the boss. We push 180 here. This works out pretty well. This guy does 13 damage, which is quite a chunk. I'd like to play Greed Dragon, so I will. This isn't the bad guy. Yeah, I'm thinking if this was Siphon or not. I will play the Greed Dragon downstairs. He does just drop at a big number. And then I do think we've generated a lot of value. I want the Lava Armor here, for sure. Take this ping. I didn't get the Alchemy out. This is okay because he should go bottom floor now, thanks to Greed Dragon existing. Great. We just continue to incant, and I'm going to put some healing on my guy here. Guess I'm playing both Vengeful Shards. I can't put the Shield Steward anywhere. Okay, fair enough. Not a big fan of free damage like this, but we don't really have much of a choice. Now, he does go top floor here, which is a bummer. I get to breathe fire, which is cool. Really don't want to sap myself down like this, but this is a very powerful turn. I think I'm going to breathe fire here, which is strong. I don't like the sap, let's be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the Bloody Moon, I think, downstairs here. Sure. Do like that card. I think the incants are worth it enough. Yeah, I think the incants are worth it enough to take these hits like this. Even though we get the sap down, it's a bummer, but we push a lot of numbers, which I really appreciate. Now, obviously, there's a struggle here of just a little bit of what's going to happen. I will Bloody Moon upstairs, great. I will put the armor in front because this guy needs to live. Then I will Moon Cycle a bit. I probably should tank this hit with a Sphere Steward. I will. Saves a lot of health on my guy. I think that's correct. We have enough hits on the floor. I think we win Relentless. We actually might win on bottom. No, we don't. That's okay. We incant. I'm going to put armor in because it's correct. I can't tank for him. I could ascend the Sycophant out of the way, which is not a bad idea. I actually think we kill the 5-1 on middle, and that's better. True. The Spear Steward, I think, goes down, actually. He'll hit... Yeah, he'll hit Archeon. We're just going to have to accept taking Pyre damage. There's really not much I can do here. Greed Dragon did great, for the record. I think I need to click alchemy. If I'm not walking out of this combat at 8, I have done something wrong. I can mooncycle by playing down here, which is cool. Great, I don't have to take any more sap. Take the 1, we get out. I think we crush here. We should get at least 1 round. Yeah, we win. For sure, for sure. Cool. Breathe fire. We will mooncycle. I'm actually going to descend him. Actually, I should not take any pyre damage. We already have the W, and there's no real penalty for a man dying. So, great. Okay, we're out. We're currently drawing 7 cards. That's a lot of cards. It's great. Luna Cycle Staff. This is like the combat form, right? This is the run for this. I am mooncycling. We have a card that says Mooncycle. Let's take it. Pyroclasm is cool. Devilish Details. I'm already taking enough pyre damage. I don't want to do that. Oh my gosh. Ethereal Sealy. Goldtooth. Lunar Priestess. Yo, wait. We're cracked. Geez, I want all of it. Let's see. Ethereal Sealy is such a cool unit. +1 stack of conduit each time it's applied, which makes... Oh man, the other cool thing about this is she's a Fae. So there's Fae synergy in the artifact. This unit is really good. Let me logbook here and go to artifacts. Where is it? Yeah, Fae's Nook. Fae gain Conduit 1 and +5 attack on Mooncycle. It's like actually really strong. The only other units I think that this applies to, if I search for Fae real quick, yeah, are Meddler and Moon Pixie. So getting a banner unit Fae is actually really cool here. It's actually really cool. So this unit is great. I'm a big fan. I don't think I need this. And it's hard to assemble the floor, so I don't love that. Goldtooth existing is cool. I think he's low opportunity cost, right? Lunar Priestess is very strong if, I guess, like just generating moon cycles, which I think is powerful. It's true. It's true. I think I'll take it. I think we... Oh, man. I'm giving up 2 rares. Goldtooth's also just generally really good here because he just earns me money passively. He's like Miser, but beefier. So I do like that quite a bit. And also, I mean, he just hits hard. I don't know if I need him. What are we looking at Ember-wise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will take double Ember, so this won't be a problem eventually. It's true. I could just play it all out with Lunar Priestess. So there's that. 6 is fine. 7 is a challenge right away, but that's okay, I think. So what do we do? Do we take Goldtooth? I don't think it's ever Sealy right now. I really like her, but we don't need this support right now. We're not going in on spells. I could, right? You know, Fae's Blessing benefits from this. I think Lunar Priestess is a strong argument. Goldtooth is also a strong argument. Just have a beefy, strong lower floor. That seems pretty legit. That does seem pretty legit. I think Lunar Priestess helps our strategy better, so I grab it. Okay, take Ember. We know we need to take Ember. Okay, I will be looting this Dragon Horde. This hurts Greed Dragon, but that's okay. Medallion of Superiority is just one of my favorite pickups here, yeah. After using an ability, friendly units gain armor 3. We only have Phoenix. Sizzling Firecracker only benefits Bloody Moon right now. I'll take Medallion of Superiority, sure. Artificial Pyrestone is hilarious. Unstable Pyre Sparks is fine. Make this Stewards go hard. Golden Idol at this point is pretty good. Big money gain, I like that. The Artificial Pyrestone is a good relic because we do highly value Ember in our deployment phase. And this doesn't help me because I didn't take Goldtooth, really. And we're going to take Double Ember anyway, so I think this isn't as useful. I'm going to take Golden Idol. It doesn't give us any immediate value, but I do benefit from it otherwise. I'm going to look for a holdover here. I think that's well worth it. I see a double stack. It's not bad on the spike, but I do think we want to look for it. Room card. Moonlit Glaive is pretty good. Planetarium is pretty good. Sacrificial Chamber is... They're all pretty good. I don't know if we need to go hard on the money here. We're going to be earning enough from the Golden Idol pickup. Moonlit Glaive might be it. We don't generate a lot of conduit. We get some. Planetarium is worth plus 15 conduit, which immediately benefits Phase Blessing and some other things. I kind of like the... It's tough. Glaive is obviously pretty decent. Scaling every time. I did take the Lunar Priestess. I think we grab the Glaive here. It's a good pickup. We like that. Let's go in on Overlord Pivot. No, I think I'm going to go in on Pyromaniac. We have the Cultist, +2. This is obviously a nerf from the... Let me tell you what. This is obviously a nerf from the demo. The demo said it was +3, +6. So I would be at +6 at this point. But let me be honest with you. I don't feel weak right now. I actually think it was just hilariously busted in the demo. So there's that. Now, if I re-roll on this... Let's see. If I re-roll on this, what can we do? $35. I can also... I've already paid out my Dragon Sword, so there's no additional cash available. So if I buy a 35 and re-roll, I can always afford the big upgrade. So the -1 is good. The question is, is there a -2 consume I prefer? I don't think so. I would also take an Intrinsic here. Intrinsic on Gravity is very high powered. I think we want Phase Blessing to be cheap no matter what, even if I roll into Spell Chain and have to dupe it later or something. So we'll make Phase Blessing -1. I'm going to re-roll on this. There's 2 we want. Holdover will do it. Holdover on Phase Blessing is legit. This is going to be survivability. A +10. I'm going to actually put this in the other Bloody Moon. This is a really good card threshold, and I think we move on from here. Our goal is to take every trial because I have Golden Idol, so I don't know, just don't die. Man, Kel, you're so frustrating. We have a very low survivability situation. I guess I can generate enough armor here to hopefully be all right. Hopefully. We're drawing fast. 7-card draw. I have 35. I'm playing, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in my opener. So I practically have a 30-card deck, draw 7. I'm pushing through in 4. It's not as efficient as I would like. I would hopefully go faster. Smaller deck or something. Unfortunately, the Vengeful Shards do clutter and I haven't removed. I think we can take this. But we're going to have to be careful about Kel. I think this is a challenging boss. So maybe we lean into armoring up Astrologer a bunch or something. Yeah, I think we're going to armor up Astrologer. So with that in mind, I'm happy to Cultist middle here. And then we'll Phoenix. I will keep Astrologer upstairs. Lunar Priestess can come down. I guess the Greed Dragon, even in the absence of everything else. Maybe I'll play the Shield Steward first. We'll see if we can land the Greed Dragon later after playing some Dragon's Horde. So I'm good with that. Definitely click on Moon Ritual every time we can. Armor focus on him. For sure. Let's pop as many guys downstairs as we functionally can. I will tank with a Spear Steward on middle. None of this really otherwise matters. We didn't we didn't top deck the Gravity like we did on Archeon. We don't have the Intrinsic here, so, you know, fair enough. Bloody Moon is great. I'll click it. We like that. I will double Moon Ritual upstairs. Moon Phase does not matter to me, which is awesome, actually. Very cool. I will boost both my units upstairs. I want their health higher. Great. All fine. Okay, I can Moon Ritual, and then I can ascend a unit. The hilarious thing is, how important is this ascend? pretty important, but not critical. Because I would really like to earn the collector money here. I think I can get away with this, which is funny. I'm just going to do that now, right? I will phase blessing for sure. We got to pump up those astrologer survivability numbers. And then I'm going to just openly play alchemy here because I think we need to do it. Take some pyre shard damage. All right, fair enough. Okay, we finally draw Luna Cycle Staff, but the truth is I don't think I want to put it on my guy upstairs at all. That's true. We'll put it mid-floor here. I'm going to click the Moon Rituals for sure. I definitely want to pop one of these guys on middle, which pushes out some... We get the incant here, so I can just pop. I want to save his life as much as possible. The corruption's obviously not great. Take this Fey Blessing in front. Avoid taking raw damage here. I haven't used his ability yet. That's okay, I think. Definitely want to click Alchemy. There's no reason I wouldn't. Slam as many Moon Rituals as the game will let me. I can pop one upstairs, which I like. Now... Armor, I think we have, what is this? 47 health here. I do want to keep Phoenix topped off. Let's play out the Shield Steward, get rid of that. Obviously this hurts if I draw into Greed Dragon, but I think it's okay to do this. Right. Okay, good. I see a Descend action here. The corruption and the hits coming through, there's not much I can do to save my floor. I think the priority needs to be on survival. And I need to connect Phoenix's ability with Kel. So a few things need to happen. Man, I would really like to keep Cultist alive so I could just free incant on him. I can go into... This is an important turn, so I can't really, like, shirk my thought process here. I can ascend Cultist if I... He actually just dies, no matter what I do. He has 20 corruption. No way out here, right? If I ascend him, I get 15 armor upstairs. Whatever, he's dead. It's a bummer. We hate to see it. I could, alternatively, descend him and go hard. Interesting. Descend him. I need to try to connect and kill these back lines. I can just gravity kill one, which is legit. It's true. Firestarter the boss is powerful here. But I think Firestarter upstairs is more important. I need to stop this 12 hitting Phoenix. So I think there's no key value to the Ascend-Descend here. We're never getting these units on the floor. So let's just go for Moon Ritual here. We're going to Firestarter to pop the guy upstairs. Reduce damage. Gravity one of the dudes downstairs. Fine. I think... Who's got more important hit points? I think the most important hit points is in the back, right? And then we can play out 2 Vengeful Shards. We save here. Sure. Okay, fine. Real tragedy that we lost Magma Cultist. Would love to have done that there. Okay, so I think we can win here by... We double Moon Ritual upstairs, always. That gives us a really solid setup here. Now, I think it's important to Firestarter the back line. That number, I think, is important. I'm going to heal Phoenix. I think he is important still. And I'm going to toss 2 Reanimate at Astrologer. We save the ability. I think next turn, the only thing I click is... I was going to say an off-floor Dragon's Horde if we drew it, but we didn't. Breathe Fire on him. We play both Vengeful Shards. We're out. Don't click anything. Bad draw, though, actually. I was hoping I would see the Alchemy. But fine. Okay, whatever. Click end turn. We have the W. Great. Thank you, Astrologer. Very cool. Okay, alright. How am I drawing more? I'm drawing 8 now. Great. Number go up. Mind Cage is pretty good for Phoenix. Like, universally true. I also like Pyreborne Brain Spike. Anyway, I'm going to take Mind Cage. I like that a lot. Ooh, Aurora Weaver. Is this potentially really good? I think it actually might just be Cover of Night, though. Unironically, it's phase. Even if you're in New Moon, it still gives you the phase benefit. So I've seen this before. It is stealth. We like stealth. I'm going to grab Cover of Night here. I'm going to save my Dragon's Horde. We want to hit 8. I would like to look at the Steel Shop here as much as I also like the Arms Shop. I think we have a lot to gain. Endless, dualism, health. Yeah, just so much we get out of the Steel Shop. Smidgestone, multi-strike again. Ooh, options. Options. I think extra multi-strike is just like, why not? Por que no? Let's do it, right? We can keep him alive with other things. Smidgestone is neat. We can make Tiny Greed Dragon if we want to. Alternatively, there is the world I Smidgestone the Astrologer and can fit the Lunar Priestess on the floor now, which is fun, right? That's very fun. And then what would you do? I guess you could give the Lunar Priestess multi-strike? That doesn't feel good. I mean, it still benefits because you have the Pyre Gel, right? So it kind of doesn't matter. But we also do have to worry about something like Chosen of Entropy. I need to actually hit... I think we need to take multi-strike on the guy that's scaling damage here, right? I think we just have to. Yeah, okay, great. Multi-strike there. I will put a plus 20 on Lunar Priestess here. It's just correct to do it. Smidgestone, I think, is maybe going into the Greed Dragon. I don't really know what my plan is with him, but making him, I don't know, tiny is pretty good, right? Tiny legit. I think if we see an Endless, I'll put it on him too. Just because, also good. I'm trying to... I guess you could also smidge the Cultist, which is stupid. I want to save if I can get a Dualism. Dualism is like... You think about it, I'm adding +2 already, so Dualism is just adding a +1. Just. It's good, right? It's great, in fact, but I don't think it's that important. Does this help at all? The problem is, if I do Cultist, Priestess behind Phoenix, this doesn't work as well because I think the Fragile Astrologer has to be the one that goes up. The 63 health is a good, like, foundation so that if I miss the gravity, if I don't see the intrinsic ever, then he's not going to immediately pass away. I guess we'll Smidgestone Dragon here. I think that's fine. We'll re-roll this, see what we hit. Wow, everything. Okay, everything. Dualism on Cultist, sure. And then we hit Endless on Greed Dragon. That's pretty legit. I do also think there's value in Conduit on Lunar Priestess, which we can get if we sell the Armory and the Coven Banner, but we'll see what's in here first. Don't need another Lunar Priestess, we'll sell that. So, 80-15, I have to also sell this Armory. Okay. Let me be clear. I think Swift Steel Dagger might be really good. I think it might be really good on... Where is it? Merged with Luna Cycle Staff. Is Cycle Staff actually going to outpace Moonlit Glaive? That's a really good question. That's a, interesting thought. Huh. Well, I mean, I think eventually... Yeah. I think it should, eventually. Not right now, obviously. We've had it for one combat. It got +9 out of that, I guess. So, I don't actually know how much it got. I put it on Lunar Priestess, and I drew it pretty late, so bummer. But, alright, fair enough. I'm thinking Magic Shop, Arm Shops going forward. The Endless on Greed Dragon is really good, though. So, we'll take that for sure. Swift Steel Dagger. Merging quick into Astrologer is high defense. I think we should take the Swift Steel Dagger here. And that means we don't take the Conduit 5, but that's okay. I think Endless on Greed Dragon. This is going to pose a very powerful tool for Savagery. My guy is just going to land and crunch stuff, and that'll be great, actually. We'll move on. Take the trial. Remember, take trial. Mark of invasion. This is a scary mark of invasion. I still think we take the trial. It will have to do. Now, Phoenix on Astrologer. That's a flimsy floor. We will do Cultist, Priestess, and then I can stick the Greed Dragon in front. My guy is airdropping in. This is a nice consolidation play. We like that. Top decking Lunar Cycle Staff is pretty cool, but I actually think, if I'm being real with you, I'm going to put the Swift Steel Dagger down here because it saves a lot of health. I do want to get the dagger, the Cycle Staff in. I think that's super important here. Let's have a lot I want to do. I want to ascend a unit up. We rolled pretty well on this. I think ascending... What is it? Lunar Priestess up is safe. As much as I'd like to get... I want to get Cultist aligned with Phoenix here. This is a really good play. Let's get Cultist up. Yeah. I think that's going to be correct. I'll give him the Cycle Staff here. I want to get that in there before I click the Moon Ritual, right? This number matters. And then I want to give Lava Armor up top as well. We definitely want that in play. Then we will Moon Ritual here. So he's hitting 1, 2, 3. And then we're getting 3, 3 here. Which is a bummer. The Corruption, this is actually a very dangerous trial. You have to be careful about it, but you kind of just got to accept it, right? Do I just breathe fire on this to save 3 health? Maybe. Doesn't actually save that much. I'm going to save it for this Blightbound Guardian. We take the 1 here. Great. Thank you, Greed Dragon, for existing. My guy's basically just like rock solid, which is cool. We do hit really well on the Phase Blessing draw, which I love. Great. Bloody Moon is high power. Top floor only hits me with the Corruption, which sucks, to be clear. But fine. Alchemy is a good play. I'm going to go ahead and put some Pyre Gel on this Shield Bearer here. The Corruption is going to add up, unfortunately. My guy's just getting pummeled by it, but we'll have to scale other stuff in order to come out ahead, which is good. Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual. Goal is to keep my man among the living. There's nothing I can do to get the Collector. It's a bummer. I do want to play the Alchemy. I'll have an opportunity to play this Alchemy later, I'm pretty sure. So what if I just put 4 Reanimate into Phoenix here? Actually, yeah, let's just do that. We absolutely kill with Astrologer on this one. We kill the Adamant Shield Bearer too, which is good. The only damage I'm taking is Corruption, which is spicy. Don't love Corruption. Upstairs, we're chilling. Just spam Moon Rituals, right? Bloody Moon is good. I'm going to pop the guy downstairs. I will not take Mind Cage right now. I will just heal my man. Okay, he's getting reduced to 0 hit points, thanks, and staying alive because of the Reanimate. Firestarter will go downstairs. I will put some Lava Armor on Lunar Priestess. The rest of this doesn't matter. True. We're clearing the floor. It's just a matter of, can I keep my floor among the living? It's a good question. I could also just let Phoenix die at some point. Anyway, here's Greed Dragon dropping in again. Strong argument for bottom floor Greed Dragon, actually. Moon Ritual here, and then Gravity ascend the lady up. And now, now we have, the floor is looking good here. We can do Cover of Night, Moon Ritual again. Giving him health does not actually help. He is living and dying on Corruption right now. So let's armor up mid-floor guy, and then yeah, I'll actually bottom drop the Greed Dragon. This guy right here is going to be killing stuff, right? He's just pummeling things, and that's actually just super cool, right? I don't want to be sapped, but I also don't think I really have a choice here. My guy's doing great downstairs for anyone keeping track. I could actually just put a Spear Steward in front and get another 100 damage. I think he just 1v1s this, so I kind of don't care about most of this, right? Actually true. I don't need the conduit. I do want the conduit upstairs. Yeah, fine. I will armor up in the middle here. It's fine. I do want to stop Pyre damage. Here, have a Spear Steward. Look at that. Pushes like another 200 damage here, which is bonkers. And then I think we take the Spear Steward middle, and he tanks for Greed Dragon, who I'm pretty sure just 1v1s this run at this point. This guy, I mean, this is it, right? Endless Greed Dragon, when you're generating any Dragon's Horde, is just chilling. Phoenix will be able to breathe fire on the boss, but I don't know if that matters. Cool. Good job, brother. Good job, my brother. Alright, we're going to Moon Ritual a whole bunch. Do I finally get over 21? No, I don't. Fine. Does not matter that much. Here, have some Pyre Gel. Cool. Greed Dragon, doing excellent work. My man is crunching a large number of Reanimate stacks down, which is extremely exciting. He does really well. And then we hit Alchemy to hit 8 Dragon's Horde, looking good. I'll play some Vengeful Shards. I will just continue to Moon Cycle because we have the Luna Cycle staff here. And goodbye, Phoenix, but you're going to breathe fire anyway because I said so. Good job. The rest of this is fine. We just cleave through this. Greed Dragon did most of the work. We get the win. We take, what, 5 damage from Vengeful Shards, doing okay. Great work. Wealthy Whelp is probably really good here, actually. Greed Dragon is doing great for anyone keeping track. Sacrificial Chamber is fine. I'll take the Wealthy Whelp, I think. This is a good addition to our run. Moonrise or Planetarium? I'll tell you what, Planetarium is going to help a lot with the Phase Blessing. We should grab this. Yes, okay. I will loot my Horde. I'm not going to hold on to it. Pyreborne's Insignia is, again, we have a huge benefit from Conduit. I think this will be more valuable than Flaming Talons here. Okay. Split Anvil. There's a world where this does some cool stuff, right? We can play a lot of stuff with Bloody Moons. There are 2. There's a 3-cost Alchemy. Have the X-cost Spike of the League. It's probably better than Artificial Pyrestone here, although there's a strong argument for duping Greed Dragon at this point. We hit all the stuff on him. Even though he only hits once, it doesn't matter. 2 of them, right? Now, if I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Ember right now in deployment. If I take Artificial Pyrestone, it goes to 9, and then I'm going to get an additional +2, so I could go to 11. I'm using 6 right now. I think we don't need this. Again, I'll probably dupe. I could actually take multiple Greed Dragons here. I could actually dupe Greed Dragon on 7 and 8, go to 3 of them, have +4 deployment Ember on this. Let me think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're looking at 6 right now. If I add 2 more Greed Dragons, that is 10 deployment Ember, which will require Artificial Pyrestone. 3 Greed Dragons if I'm walking in. I mean, that's going to stop Savagery from hitting stuff, and that is a huge tank. Actually, I'm going to be real. I think it's the Greed Dragon play. Crazy. I take Artificial Pyrestones here. Now, I will look at Magic Shop. I think there's a lot of value here. Intrinsic lets us ascend something right away. And I can remove things, and money is good. Yeah, give me an Intrinsic Monster Train. -2 and Consume. +20 in Consume I like. Burning up Firestarter is pretty good. Permafrost. No. Holy Stone? I don't hate Holy Stone. This, again, the problem is I like Holy Stone as a concept. I don't think it's worth 80 gold worth of concept here, though. I have a removal lined up. This is not a great first cut. I am going to burn a Firestarter on 20 Consume. -2 in Consume is... Maybe I consider it on a Firestarter too? Sure, I'll put it on the other one. Burning some of these are alright. We'll reroll. Intrinsic is online. Incredible. We get gravity on turn 1. We get to ascend something upstairs. Amazing. Double stack. I mean, double stack on Spike of the League is actually unironically really good here. This card did just save Phoenix a bunch. You'll note that I don't actually use Phoenix's ability that often. Part of the thing is that I try to save this for turns when I need it. It's maybe a mistake in hindsight. I've gotten comments on this before. It's worth talking about. So the thing is if I'm clearing a floor, there's really no benefit to using his ability, right? I'm already clearing the floor. So it's good then to hold on to the ability for maybe the next floor that I don't clear, right? So fair. Obviously, you want to have it online for the Relentless fight to make it easier and, improve your math. That's obvious. But part of the reason I'm holding it is because I don't need it. If I need it, I'll click it. But what this results in is that there are some combats where I'm holding this ability and for more turns than its cooldown, and it's like, well, I guess I could have used it. So that's part of what's happening. Stealth 2 to friendly units. I gotta be real, I gotta go to an arms shop if I can. Not gonna be able to go to an arms shop, I don't think. Yeah, looking at it, I need to go to this the Imperium Wellspan, which is magic and steel, and there's no arms competing here. So there's no merges in my future, which is not ideal. I'd love to do something like Lava Armor Mine Cage, or Cycle Staff Moonlit Glaive, right? Or actually it would be Cycle Staff Quick Steel Dagger would be the play. Where are my arm shops? I'd have to give up a dupe on a Greed Dragon to do it. I could make up the difference by deployabling something. I actually think this arm shop on Ring 7 is almost certainly it then. Okay, so we will give up one Greed Dragon in favor of this. I'm going to go ahead and double stack the Spike of the League here and toss a -1 at it. This way we're guaranteed 2. I'm going to put another +10 damage on a Bloody Moon. I actually just genuinely like that card. It's just really good. I'm going to cut Spear Stewards because reasons. I think I can cut a Shield Steward. It's pretty tough to play. Yeah, we'll cut a guy. Okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and Pyre removal here as well. We're going to drop other Spear Steward. How much money do I need? There's money lining up with the arm shop, so I'm going to actually just spend 2 removals here, and we're going to buy the other Shield Steward out. Great. They're hard to play. We'll move on from here. I've purchased everything out of this magic shop. It was a good magic shop. We hit the intrinsic, which makes the magic shop on ring 7 non-critical. We have the important pieces, which are holdover and intrinsics. Yes, and we got a spike that was doped out, so I'm good with that. Let's go ahead and hit this Titan Trial and move into Kale. Now, answering this is going to be tricky, I think. I would kind of like to play middle bottom here. So it's going to be Phoenix, Astrologer, Cultist, Priestess behind, and I just put a Greed Dragon in front. He doesn't have any boosts right now, but that's okay. It's a good turn 1. I'm going to go ahead and Bloody Moon out the Cherub here, which is huge. I wish to ascend. Who's the most important person to ascend? It's gotta be Magma Cultist here. We'll just bring him upstairs. Great. Before clicking anything else, I will Luna Cycle Staff on Magma Cultist. That does get him, because he's dualismed, he gets Conduit 8 from Pyreborne's Insignia, which is crazy good. Let's take the Alchemy and play the Moon Ritual here. Good pickups, good pickups. I'd like to clear out a Fiend on bottom, I think. Do I clear out both Fiends on bottom? Actually, I think I do. I will Breathe Fire on Kale. This is a power play that I'm happy about. Do I take 2 Spike of the League here? No, I think we chill. We'll save this. Taking that hit is not ideal, obviously, but he will go downstairs here, which is good. Great, fine with this. We see Swift Steel Dagger. I'm going to play that for sure. Good. Yeah, Greed Dragon dies, and that's actually just super cool. We're happy about... I'm not, like, happy about it, but it's fine. Playing the alchemy here maybe is the angle, although I think it's going to be cover of night into lava armor here, so I can give some health to Phoenix. So we are having a rough go of it on this next floor. That's true. I'll take cover of night here. I'm then going to double buff here. I get to play one Vengeful Shard. The rest of my hand is outies. Okay, this next turn is going to be rough. Spicy one. Yeah, it looks bad. I can do Planetarium into Phase Blessing here, which is pretty cool. Yes. Click these moon rituals first, I think. Important. I think I have to do armor here. Yeah, alright. That clears this floor out. I then play the Greed Dragon again. I think he's worth doing like this. I will cut out a Discordant Toll. You can see how spicy this is, though. We managed to get enough conduit that we're able to keep our Astrologer among the living, but yikes. There is a world I maybe considered playing bottom, but man, that's tough. I don't know. We managed to hold on. It's not ideal. My boy's got 1 hit point, which is suboptimal. We do see some pretty good stuff here. This is going to be a breathe fire action, I think. I think we definitely breathe fire. I'm going to go ahead and hit the moon rituals here. He's dying to corruption right now, which is very entertaining. I can keep him alive with the phase blessing, which I will do. I'd like to airdrop in Wealthy Whelp here, and then we'll earn, $10. It's good. I do want to click Bloody Moon. Look at this. Chosen Supplicant about to go down. Although, actually, I'm going to get rid of the Cherub instead. I think this is just more important. So he's going kill, kill, kill. So the only damage coming into Phoenix right now is... Alright, good. I was going to say the only damage is coming in from those corruptions. So we're fine on that floor. Let's push numbers on the Supplicant here and play the Vengeful Shard. Alright. Okay. Phase Blessing is doing incredible work for us. Amazing. Curses suck. Let me be clear. No one likes them. We're going to go ahead and Moon Ritual a whole bunch here. This armor needs to go into Astrologer on this one. And I wish to pop... Ugh. I'm going to get rid of both Discordant Tolls here. Bottom floor is doing its best. I guess I could Mind Cage the Wealthy Whelp for more money, which is actually probably good. Alright, sure. Fair enough. We're clearing mid-floor. If I can hold this together, I think we can win. Eventually, if Phoenix dies, it's actually not that big of a deal, because I think armoring up Astrologer as a tank is doable here. Killing the Curse is so valuable downstairs, actually, now that I have Conduit 4 on Wealthy Whelp. I didn't really think about this, but I should have. The Pyreborne's Insignia moves to save me a Curse, which I think is actually huge. Yeah, that's true. That's looking pretty good. Great, we avoid a Curse, which is a big turn for us. I would like to pop the Bloody Man. Bloody Moon is such a good card. Just grab this card if you can. It's a really good opener. It takes out the Cherub on bottom. Incredible. I'm still only on 2 Dragon's Horde? Good grief. Draw me my other stuff, man. I'm going to take that $10, I guess, but dang. Need to do better than that. Get rid of the Discordant Toll here. I guess I can keep Phoenix among the living. Sure, right? No reason not to. Fair enough, right? Getting rid of the Calcified Ember is really good if I can. How do I feel about that? I think not having Corruption on my main floor is probably more valuable. I can Lava Armor middle. Sure. Great. Whatever. We're holding it together. Couple more floors. Jeez, I'm going to be playing double alchemies next turn, I think, is unfortunately the reality of this. So sadly, that means Greed Dragon does not actually get a lot of scaling here. 1 turn, 2 turns. All right, we breathe fire on Kale for sure. I can ascend something up. Sure, right? Sure. I think there's no reason not to bring the lady upstairs here. Cool. Then I'm going to continue playing cards. The most important person to live here is Astrologer, so getting that 61 armor on him is big. We're pushing good numbers. Click Wealthy Whelp. He's doing great, actually. Even though I've bottom decked all of the really good cards, he's still doing great. Cool. We do get Alchemy 1, and I think I'm going to play Bloody Moon on one of these guys downstairs. Great. I wish to play other Alchemy for sure. It's worth all the Pyre damage I take. Let me be clear. It's just worth it. This armor can, and I suppose should, go into Phoenix here. And I will just take the 2 reanimate on what? Doesn't really matter. I'm going to click Wealthy Whelp for the record. Look at that, man. $30. He's doing great, actually, with that Mind Cage. Let's take the... I don't know who needs this Spike of the League. We're taking some damage. We're going to have to find some Pyre health. It's just kind of the nature of this stupid ability, right? We're going to eat Pyre damage with Pyre of Entropy. I'll put it on... Doesn't matter. I'll put it on front. Sure. I don't think it makes a big difference. Take some Pyre damage. Whoops. Alright, Phoenix, you did great. He did get some spikes, unfortunately, but that's fine. We win this combat. So, I did not, sadly, I did not draw into... I guess I couldn't have drawn into my alchemy, but alas. 6, I'm still going to pop this, by the way. Play Vengeful Shard. There's nothing else I need to do. I guess I will click the Moon Rituals simply for the permanence gain on Cycle Staff, which is doing pretty well. It's a plus 61 right now. Here, I'll keep Luna alive. There she goes. Great work. And then I ascend the boss. Whoops. That's okay. We win this for sure. All right, good. Okay, we're currently playing 9 cards per turn. It's good card draw. Cursed Dragon Staff is disgusting. I'm going to click it. Title turning is great, but I mean, let me be clear. And then I think I do have to click Ember. There's so much trash in our deck that I don't see how we do this otherwise, right? Ugh, I mean, I could just accept Pyre damage, right? 4 is probably enough. Space has value, let me be clear, because if I walk into Titans, I can now have an endless tank, right? If I take space. Now, if I'm ascending the floor together, though, it's what, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think space ever does it. Just take Ember, right? Just take Ember. Yeah, okay, fine. I will loot on 6. Yeah, it's a random artifact. That's still good enough for me. When a unit gains Pyre Gel, it gains +1 stack. Yes. Sinner Salve. Disgusting. Thank you, random video game. Well, I could have taken space. Anyway, all my Vengeful Shards are now free. That's amazing. I will go to the arms shop. We were talking about this. I think it is mission critical. Yes. Okay, we get Ember. Great. Do I get Pyre Health? No. No alignment on Pyre Health here into the final boss. Ooh, bummer. I want to dupe the Greed Dragon, so fair enough, I guess. Moonlit Glaive. I mean, we get so much out of this. I can now do the Cycle Staff into Swift Steel Dagger, and this has to be it, right? There's other things I'd like to do as well, but I only get 1 merge, and this is great. This is huge damage. Yeah, good. I think the Mage Blade is really strong, by the way, but the immediacy of this power is really powerful. I also want to call out that I think it being a 2-cost merge as opposed to a 3-cost merge if I'd done the Glaive is relevant. So I don't mind having the glaive just because I'll throw it at, I don't know, Lunar Priestess or something, or Magma Cultist, and then they'll hit really hard, which is good. So, like that. Deployable now, we can really cook, right? We can really cook. So, remember, because I'm not getting another Greed Dragon, I can use that Ember instead on a deployable that's expensive. We have 11 Ember in our opener and are spending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can take a 5 cost thing that's deployable. 2 of those will be another Greed Dragon, so I have 3 Ember to spend. So the real question is, what is more important? The Cursed Dragon Staff or the Merged Equipment? Gotta be the Merged Equipment, right? This is survivability as well as offense, and it speeds up how quickly we can start scaling it again in these future combats. Yeah, I think this has got to be it. I will deployable this instead. Amazing. We're happy about it. Good. That's a great pickup. Let me back out real fast. We'll upgrade Phoenix. +4 stacks permanent, or +4 stacks when he does this. That's good. All right. I mean, this is solid. I think it's good that it doubles. I think if it goes from +2 to +4, that's a good payout, right? I feel strong about taking this. We like that. I think it's important that rank 3 champions have a payout, right? Because it's very easy to just dip. You go 2 in one, 1 in another. That's very common. I think there should always be a point where you're like, oh yeah, if this is my run, then it's good to go all in. So great. Let's look at the alcove here, see if this makes any change to our strategy at the shop. F's hammer is entertaining. There is actually a world where Hef's hammer matters. In order to make space, in order to put a Greed Dragon tank on the floor, which guarantees Relentless, which is pretty cool. Fight Club on third is not bad. Boiler Room on first is pretty decent too. That's just free Ember, right? It's true. I have a lot of Ember, to be clear. We're drawing 5 Ember a turn because we have 9 card draw from something else. So that's pretty neat. That's like the one big advantage of Pyre of Entropy is, man, you have the card draw and you have the Ember. So you can just play whatever you want, and that's cool. F's Hammer. F's Hammer's really interesting. I'm thinking about it mostly because I don't think I actually put this on anyone of import, right? Who do you put this on? Yeah, I don't know. I think Boiler Room is probably the best. Boiler Room on first floor. I'll take that. I think that's pretty solid. Yeah. Because Greed Dragon's going to be playing into that, right? Alright, is there anything else I want to do? I've gotten deployable, gotten the merge. Are there any other equipment pieces I want here? Equalizing rings that do anything for me? Not really. It adds like 15 damage to Greed Dragon. Whatever. You can put it on Magma Cultist, but I know he's getting the Cursed Dragon Staff, and we're going to go disgusting mode. We're going to go absolutely sicko mode on Pyrogel. That might be the episode's name, Pyrogel Sicko Mode. I could just buy removals. What do we cut? What do we cut here? I don't hate Firestarter. This card has gone up to 3 because of the Bellows, but it's still not ideal. I'd like to draw other stuff, like Vengeful Shards. Not really. I think we could cut a Firestarter and be okay. This Calcified Ember is going away. I'd also like to try to increase the density on our alchemy pickups, so I think we can afford to do a double purge here. Firestarter is out. Firestarter is out. I think if we do this, if we can walk out of this combat at least 6 Dragon's Horde, we're okay. And there's a strong argument to not eat it and then walk into Seraph and Titans with big number. I think that's actually quite true. If I can walk out of this with 8, ideal. Amalgams. Okay, amalgams. Right, on this is fine. Okay. Fortunately, we are pretty fast, so I think we can actually do Phoenix, Astrologer. Yeah, we get merged equipment, which is huge here. And he gets Conduit 4 from that, which is great. And then we will just play Cultist, Priestess, Greed Dragon. And we're going to hope we are fast enough. I'm going to ascend. We're going to Wealthy Whelp upstairs, and he's going to hang out there. I am playing the Alchemy, and you can't stop me. Yes, I'm going to Bloody Moon out the backline guy. That's really good. I want to ascend a guy. Who's going up? I think Magma Cultist walking up is more important, but Lunar Priestess is more vulnerable. So I think I'm going to actually send the Priestess up right now. Yeah, we're going to do that. It's not what I want to do eventually, but because we have sweepers on this combat, I think it's good. I'm going to go ahead and hit the lava armor here on Lord Phoenix. Give him some health. We like it. I will now cover of night. And then we double moon cycle here. We're pushing good numbers. I'm going to keep pushing numbers into this gladiator looking decent. Okay, fine. Get rid of a calcified ember. Great. Get rid of a vengeful shard. Great. I will play Cursed Dragonstaff here. Really good. By the way, Boiler Room is cool. We're clearing on middle. Incredible news. That's great. We can Bloody Room here. Right. He's going nuts, right? We Bloody Moon, and then he applies Pyre Gel first, and then he incants for damage. So he's actually just, like, cracked. This dude has gone mad with power. We're going to hit the Mine Cage upstairs. We're now earning cash every turn, right? I did not take Split Anvil, so I desperately want to earn money here more than anything else. I do think Conduit on floor is very important here. So we'll do it on floor. I'll just take 4 Pyre Gel, right? Or 4 Reanimate. Wait a second. Summon Trigger, right? Hold up. Okay, yeah. Summon Trigger doesn't work on Reanimate. I was like, hey, wait. Do I just make Greed Dragon pop off here? No, it's fine. We'll put the Reanimate in front. I think that's okay. I'm actually going to put it in middle because we have a possibility of Spike's boss. So, Breathing Fire doesn't change this at all mathematically. No, he has the Undying. It's fine. I'll take that 9. That's okay. The fact that we're clearing it is actually crazy important. Oh my god, so many Vengeful Shards, and they're all free. I need, like, Vengeful Shard do damage. But you can see that results in me only actually drawing 4 cards here, which sucks. So, fair enough. I do want armor up here. I do need to kill for money, unfortunately. I could Breathe Fire on it, but we have some scary stuff. Let's go ahead and Moon Ritual downstairs. I think the Pyre Gel into the Incant stuff is good. We're actually clearing middle, so I'm going to Incant downstairs. And then we're clearing this, actually, so this works out. Cool. Bonk. Great. Okay, did I actually forget to click my ability upstairs? I may have forgotten to click my ability upstairs. I want my 20 gold. Gosh, terrible at the video game. Now, I think there's a strong argument for Moonlit Glaive on Phoenix. We play 1 Alchemy downstairs, which kills all the backlines, which gives me a ton of Ember. I'm going to go ahead and put Moonlit Glaive on Phoenix because it improves his Phoenix Fire. I did click the ability upstairs, right? I mean, I'm not going to forget that again. Someone's going to remind me and be like, should have done it. And then you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're clearing bottom, not worried about it. Let's go ahead and then scale on middle here. Armor up, Breathe Fire. We're not killing up down there. Oh no. I'm going to have to armor upstairs here to make sure that I don't accidentally lose my Wealthy Whelp. Illegal. 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 Well, I'm going to take a ping here. That's a bummer. We do get a Bloody Moon downstairs, which is pretty huge. 85 damage. I think I need to hit the fire starter upstairs, and now he actually dies. 85 is close. Ugh. Well, no, with the Pyre Gel we get it. With the Pyre Gel we get it. Okay. I do think we're going to go ahead and Moon Cycle downstairs, just push numbers into this. Strong argument, by the way, in the future. We're going to try to get Magma Cultist on floor first, but fine. It's fine for now. We're not actually that worried about it. I do get to replay Greed Dragon, which is cool. He lands. Huge mans. Huge mans. I'm going to first Bloody Moon downstairs because it's a huge swing. Generates Ember. Great. Let's ascend the Lad. And now we cook, right? Remember the Wealthy Whelp action. Now it's like, haha, GG, buddy. GG. Fire Gel value. Armor needs to go into... I mean, we actually just killed a man repeatedly by using Cursed Dragon Staff, which is awesome. Now, Greed Dragon. Do you kill? No, you don't. That is a bummer. Do we incant here? That's a good question. Okay, I do draw an alchemy. Great. I'm over here just like, I would really love nothing more than to deal with this. Now, we do take 5 from the amalgam, I think. There's not much I can do about it. True. Not much I can do about it here. Do I Bloody Moon the Sweeper here? I can... Bloody Mooning the Sweeper means I don't take this 7 sweep at all during Relentless. How bad is the spikes here? I put armor into the Astrologer. 1 spikes is not the end. I think clearing the Sweeper is a correct play. I don't like it, but I think it's correct. I will Pyre Gel here. 248, 248. This mathematically clears the floor. This armor needs to go on... I need to not... I don't really care about losing the conduit, honestly. I think if I can keep Astrologer alive, we win this. Save your breath weapon. Yeah, okay. Did I not click the stupid whelp? Ah, the whelp is off floor. I'm a fool. Whelp. Money. I like money. Click it. Breathe fire on, I don't know, anything. Put it in front, I think, is good. Great. We did our best. Do click Moon Cycle. It benefits here and here. We can put some armor upstairs. Here you go, Greed Dragon. They're my man. All right, he lands at a 166, 181. This'll do. Not going to click anything else. The math doesn't... Don't worry about it. We win this combat. Man, I think I missed like $50 because I keep forgetting. Alternatively, the way the resolve trigger looks, it might actually be fooling me. I might be clicking it and then just forgetting I'm clicking it. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine, okay? I'm going to take Payoff because this is going to result in 16 Pyre health returning to me. That's a good card. Moonrise is also a good card. It says Phase. It also says Generate Ember. Mooncaller says Moon Cycle triggers an additional time. That is pretty strong. Now, granted, it has to be on this floor. This is one of those floor abilities, so I'd have to somehow get it on floor with Astrologer. That's unfortunately not going to work at this stage. I would love to grab this, but man, how do I put it on the floor? I guess I'm getting a Steel Shop at least. It's true. I'm going to take Moonrise instead. I think this would be a perfect run for Mooncaller. It's just a little bit awkward. Moonrise, it is. Save the Dragon's Horde. We will be walking into Seraph with Supermen. I'm going to go left. We need this dupe. I get a Steel Shop, which is cool. Dualism again? I don't know. Is Wealthy Whelp doing anything for me now? He did great up to this point. What do we get? Seer Orb. When applying spell weakness, apply 1 more. Cool, I'm not doing that. Celestial Sails says, basically, play a free card. What can this draw? It could hit Phase Blessing, which is OP, because Holdover. Could hit Cover of Night, which is fine, because Stealth doesn't tick down. Could hit either of my alchemies. Good. Could also hit just a Moon Ritual, which is not great. payoff, fine. I mean, I think we have the Ember in deployment. I'm going to take Celestial Sails. Versatile Ember Staff is practically guaranteed to roll well for me, so I'm just gonna not even gonna think about it too hard. We'll re-roll on this. Expanded Coffers. Circle of Cycles. Restore health on Moon Cycle. Crown of the Eternal. Expanded Coffers, though. I can get up to 11 in this combat and then airdrop in 11. He gets a plus 110. Hey man, Greed Dragon is popping off, alright? I don't want to hear it. The plus 20 here. I mean, what is Whelp doing? I guess he gets to live. Dualism? Unfortunately, no Pyrestone housing, or we'd get some fun stuff. I kind of want all of these. Just cool. Large stone. Make the Whelp tanky. What does my bottom floor space look like on turn 1? It's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5 comes from 2 Greed Dragons. True. Alright, so here's the thing. I'm going to put a large... Here, buy the things that are actually, like, super important before I do something stupid with this Whelp. Because he could actually just, like, take a hit for me, which is cool. Expanded Coffers, great. Healing, honestly, legit. I think there's worlds where this is going to be healing random units pretty effectively. It offsets all sorts of problems. We are moon cycling enough. And Crown of the Eternal, I think, benefits me enough. Yeah, great. We don't have a lot of money then. So with that in mind, I want the stuff that really matters is Conduit 5 on Lunar Priestess. That's pretty much it. And there's no way I can get that with a purge. So I think with that in mind, if I purchase a 95 gold large stone on Whelp, this is just to like bait on a random floor, maybe? That's pretty much it. Yeah, so with this in mind, 95, that puts me at 35 down, so 60 down. So that's 140. Reroll, I can afford it no matter what. 140 gets it. Yeah, all right. We'll buy this man some stuff. 140, I reroll on 75, have 75 left, or 65 left over, which is enough, guaranteed. So we'll spin this. 65 left over. All right, here you go. Whelp can have another 20 health. Then we reroll on this. We get the Conduit. I don't care about any of these other things. Titanite's cool and all, but whatever. Good. We did it. That's pretty efficient use of money. I get removals, which are cool. I'm going to go ahead and purge a rando Firestarter. I don't hate this card, but I also don't think this card is that helpful. I'd rather Mooncycle or play any of my other stuff. Problem is, of course, there's a problem with density, right? Because we have so many curses that it's like, great. You don't want to draw only curses. So removing Firestarter is not always going to be correct. The calculus here is tough to weigh out. I think one cut is decent. We got to be careful not to reduce our main cards too much, though. Like, what do I cut now? I might just walk away from this, actually. I will actually just walk away from this. The rest of these cards are fine. Yeah. The dupe here, there's 2 dupes of consideration. I know what you're thinking. Obviously, Greed Dragon. I think it's obviously Greed Dragon, too. Phase Blessing is not bad, but more importantly, the other real consideration, it's not actually the merged equipment. Where are you? It is, gosh, I can't even find it. The Gravity. Assemble your floor on 1, right? Assemble your floor on turn 1 is pretty great. Having to draw through again in order to get the Lunar Priestess off floor is tricky. Now, that said, we should be okay, because Greed Dragon is going to face tank for her for a long time. Eventually getting her on floor is great. I think there's no argument that Greed Dragon is the dupe here. Yeah, just get in here, champ. We're not going to remove another card. I actually think my cards are pretty good. We could cut the other alchemy. I really don't need a lot. I'd rather get it in one draw through, right? I'd rather get it in one draw through, get the +3, and then I can play Greed Dragons at +11, which is awesome. Yes. All right, we're going to move on. I can't think of a removal I really want here. I like these cards enough. and I would rather draw any of these cards than a Vengeful Shard, especially on my first draw through, which means that I don't want to cut things like these consume cards. Not worth getting rid of them. All right, we should be good. I think we move on. Okay, got it. 93 health, I mean, that's functional. I also think we'll be doing okay into Savagery, the Titan, because we're going to be able to play all 3 floors pretty easily. Yeah, open Moon Ritual is like fine, right? It's okay. Now here, there's no punishment for top floor plays, so we will take Phoenix, Astrologer, who must be protected at all costs. He will get the merged equipment. Then we're going to do Cultist, Priestess, Greed Dragon 1, Greed Dragon 2. 1 Moon Ritual upstairs. Okay. Reasonable. Play every Vengeful Shard. Now, because of the draw order, actually, it's crazy. The intrinsic on the Moon Ritual messed up the order. Fortunately, we can offset this. But, man, I have to think about it, yeah? Think about it a little harder. I will bring Magma Cultist upstairs. Ascend the lad, yes. He will be getting Cursed Dragon Staff, which does proc a card draw here. I will be incanting upstairs. We offset that damage immediately because of this moon cycle business, which is pretty neat. Continue moon cycling. There's no reason not to. I will breathe fire on the boss. I'm actually going to take 10 reanimate stacks on my Phoenix real quick. Great. Then I'll breathe fire on him. Pushing 700. Good. And we have Super Tank, right? Super Tank. We should, with this Cursed Dragon Staff, completely demolish as long as I answer this guy. Greed, Deafening Herald, the Goober. He must be eliminated at all costs. This Wealthy Whelp is now going to tank for me. He's huge. Incant, yes. Bloody Moon is a huge hit here. Will take out the Herald. 100%. Doesn't matter if Greed Dragon dies, by the way. I actually just don't care. He's too powerful. I do think there's strong argument in what? A strong argument to put that Mage Blade on Phoenix again. Once we get Planetarium, we should look pretty toasty here. Let's Moon Ritual. I do think I want to play the Alchemy. We'll get up to 11. I did say I want to do this on 1 draw through, and I do. It's going to be relevant literally next turn. Mid floor is doing okay. I'm going to take the Wealthy Whelp play. Earn my money into next run. Now the question is, do I play both Lava Armors just for Conduit upstairs? And I think the answer is actually yes. Actually, is this once per turn or only when I equip? All right, I'll do it again. Good. You could put those in the Magma Cultist, but the Cursed Dragon Staff is too important. I don't want to incant any of these enemies. Great, we're going to hold on to my card for next turn. Great. Oh no, he died. Bummer. How you looking here, man? He's dying there? Crazy. That's a bummer. Anyway, here comes Greed Dragon. Good. Okay, I have no fear of this particular guy because he doesn't incant the entire train. So let's pop the guy downstairs here. Oh, Mind Cage. Sure, here you go. Mind Cage onto our friend Wealthy Whelp for more money. Money. Alright, we're just going to Moonrise here into Cover of Night. We're just cycling. We're going to keep cycling. Great. I'm actually healing my Greed Dragon. He's too powerful. Here's Phase Blessing. I will play Curse of Entropy. Bummer, but fine. There you go. Mind Cage on my guy, Wealthy Whelp. He's doing it. Good. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have, you can see challenges here. We are drawing a whole bunch of trash. Not a fan. I do think we Moonlit Glaive now into this, so I can breathe fire and kill the Fire Gel buddy there. Excellent, no more incants now. Good, which means I can freely Moon Ritual and clear that out. I will Alchemy here, you can't stop me. I would like to... I haven't versatile I did versatile Ember Staff. I did. Alright, we're gonna put armor up in front here. Guess I will play the entropy annoying things out. Sure. I could push 100 and something into Seraph if I want. It's a good question. Here, I'll click Wealthy Whelp, make some money. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll push an extra like 200 or something into the boss. That's fine. Every turn that we lose a Greed Dragon, we are doing great. And the nice thing is this baits Seraph on multiple occasions, so it's really quite good, actually. I can also take 22 Pyre health by incanting upstairs. I've maxed this out right now. That's such a good card. Disgusting. How do I kill the Deafening Herald? If I incant for 4 conduits, I can push 5, which doesn't get past the Titan skin. He's a problem. Let's click the Curse of Entropy and... Okay, we just top deck Bloody Moon. Freedom. Alright, that means I can actually just casually conduit upstairs, which is great. Pump armor numbers. I would like to stab my own Greed Dragon. It seems weird, but remember, I want to replay him. So that's okay with me. All good. It's like, oh no, he's scary. And then like my floor is collapsing, except then I go, hey wait, here comes brother. Yeah, he's good, as it turns out. We are evacuating Lunar Priestess on this turn. Ascend. Get out of there. Great work. I top deck the Gravity, which is a curious thing. I'll tell you what, the random moon cycles for heals are legit. Very legit. Oh no, I'm taking damage. Here, I'm earning money too. Do I evacuate the Wealthy Whelp? I don't think so. There's no reason to, right? We'll shoot this guy upstairs. It's fine. It's fine. It's fun. There's actually a strong argument for pulling... Moving Seraph. Nah, I'm just going to kill this guy upstairs. It's fine. We'll play the Curse of Entropy. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm going to put some armor into Astrologer just in case things go nasty. Great. Fine. Hey, look, my guy died downstairs in Boiler Room, which is a bummer. But that's okay. Illegal. It's a lot of damage. How dare you? Monster Train. That's no fun. It's because this super tank is taking a lot of hits away from Astrologer. It's fine, because I'm just going to airdrop in... Oh no, my mans. It's okay, I can Bloody Moon the Herald, so I don't have to lose my summon triggers. There we go. I wanted my 341 health guy. Hey, look, I drew Versatile Ember Staff into a curse. Amazing. Anyway, I'm just going to ignore most of this and just send everything to the Shadow Realm upstairs. It's fine. Here's some armor. Do I breathe fire on... I'm going to save the breathing fire for maybe a scarier wave coming up. This wave is already cleared. Yeah, fine. Okay, great. I think we win. I think we got this. I have a 300 downstairs who's just cruising, who might actually kill something in Relentless. He kills 2 guys. That's great news. Actually, I'm going to be real with you. What if I airdropped in the other guy? Monster Train, you're too good to me, Monster Train. Monster Train, I don't know what I deserved for this, but I'm happy about it. Buddy. Monster Train, he's too powerful. They're just too powerful to be left alive. It's good. Here I can earn money for fun. It's just Monster Train, man. I don't know what else to say. It's just great. Greed Dragons are currently 2v1ing Seraph. These guys, I was telling you earlier, these guys are actually cracked, right? They're actually so good, and they just get slept on because they look weird. This thing is just like, this unit just blasts Seraph. What is he gonna do against a 300? I actually gained health. Do not loot. Save. It's fine. Fight the Titans. I want my guys airdropping in as absolute chunguses. Like, truly, what are the bosses gonna do to this? What is savagery gonna do to my endless greed dragon? The tiny stone's actually huge, by the way. There's an argument for not clicking Moon Ritual, because if I don't hit a Moon Ritual next turn, I can't ascend my squad, so that would be bad. Who is more durable here? I think Phoenix still lands, right? He's got 3 turns. Yeah, he's got 3 turns. So we'll do Phoenix front. We do Astrologer defense. We will buff Astrologer with the cool moon cycle ability thing. We will do Greed Dragon 1 bottom and Greed Dragon 2 middle, even though I played them in the opposite order I spoke about them. And then we will assemble squad middle. I will not click Moon Ritual. I can't risk losing the ascend on Magma Cultist. Okay, we go full moon. We would have gotten it anyway. I had the draw, but this draw could have just as easily been like 10 Vengeful Shards. So, fair enough. We will get Cultist up. This is super important. It's actually an incredible turn, by the way. I get an opening phase blessing. This is just bonkers. Curses, curses, curses. We get Cover of Night. Great. I immediately get Moonrise. Great. Alchemy is, it's an incant. I'll click it. We incant, armor up in front. I breathe fire on the boss because I may as well. Yeah. And we straight up face tank savagery on all 3 floors. One of the few units that can actually do this, Greed Dragon. Unreal. Play Curse, play Curse, play Curse. I will Pyre Light, absolutely. We will Moon Ritual a bunch. This actually heals my guys down on lower floors. Part of the reason I took this, it's easy to forget how impactful this is. The way this works is it's lowest health that's damaged, so it's not going to heal like my Astrologer, even though he's not really hurt, right? Is the payoff right now at 22? I will lose some value, so I'm going to wait. I'll play the Curse of Entropy. I'm not happy about it, but I'll play it. We will generate armor. This is not going to be as pretty until we get some of our equipments and some of our planetarium. I will burn alchemy just to get this out of here. Fine. Cool. We chill on this. Fine. Greed Dragon, whatever. He's taking that hit. He doesn't care about Seraph or whatever this guy is. It's all good. Scored Toll, Vengeful Shards, fine. We do land Planetarium, which is huge. Love that for us. Bloody Moon takes out a Curse Boy, which I will happily take out here. Great work. I will click Pyre Light. I will incant a truckload here. I will put armor in. I will take 12 Reanimate on Phoenix in case things go really bad. Okay, cool. Great, we're doing all right. Now, unfortunately, our lad does not die, so not great. If I draw certain things... Okay, Cursed Dragon Staff is pretty huge. I will click that for sure. Can I kill my own dude? Yes. I can. It's weird. Ugh, I can't. I'm 1 damage off? Is that real? I was gonna try to draw him out again. Yeah, I can't. If I Moon Ritual... It's fascinating. My Moon Ritual, actually, Circle of Cycles hurts me and gives me... I wanted to get the one conduit here so I would get the KO, but unfortunately it doesn't work out. So I do take the 5 from Savagery here, unfortunately. It's going to have to be the thing, I suppose. I maybe could keep him alive, actually. I could actually Wealthy Whelp down here, and it works. Brother lives, so actually we don't take the 5. That is one of the few draws that could have been workable here, and amazing, it did. I will Moonlit Glaive onto Phoenix. We are going to begin the Incant Lunacy here. I think it's good to do it. I will armor up, which kills that man. I am going to have to play out some of these curses. I don't technically need to. I have enough Pyre health that we're fine, but it's okay, right? I get to replay both my Greed Dragons on this turn, which is pretty huge. So one goes middle, incredible. One goes bottom, incredible. Brother earns money, amazing. I would now like to... Mid-top floor looks terrible, but this cleans up super fast, right? Just incant and blast them with the Magma Cultist, essentially. So, no real fear. Scorton Toll draws me a card. Lava Armor is going to get put in on... I guess it's... I'm going to put this on Lunar Priestess, who will eventually ascend up, and then I think I'm going to replace it. I mean, I guess I could put one on Wealthy Whelp. I'm actually going to keep putting this on Lunar Priestess, as weird as it is. Now, I should have played the Bloody Moon on something. It would have been free real estate to do so, but fine, whatever. It's okay. I would have just shot the guy upstairs, and it would have... I mean, it didn't matter on entropy. I couldn't kill any guy downstairs, whatever. We have enough health. I'm not worried about it. Great. Cool. This is going to be a really powerful turn on Savagery, so check it. My guy is basically going to just pass away. Yep. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and Moon Ritual a bunch off the top. Okay. I would like to Lava Armor to draw. I was going to see, there's a possibility we could have hit, like, Gravity on this turn or something. So I was like, let's see. I'm going to put Armor in front. I'm going to breathe Fire. Actually, I'm going to Pyre Light first. Then I'm going to breathe Fire. Then we play the Blight. And we zero out Savagery. So now it's just Dominion's timer. So I can, any damage I can get, like Pyre Gel or whatever, I can put into him. The rest of this is just hold out, right? Just survive. We have the win. I just need to not lose, basically. Which should be very doable, because Greed Dragon, it turns out, is really strong. Yeah, we can actually pop one of the Reanimates on middle. I'm going to go ahead and draw. Get rid of some curses. I don't like incanting up here, but I guess it really doesn't matter that terribly much, so we'll do it. Sure. Oh no, I'm incanting. They're attacking my guy or something. It's fine. Cool. Now, I am losing... I think the play is... My guy downstairs lives. So the play is we play this other Greed Dragon on middle here. And he takes the tank. I'm going to evacuate Lunar Priestess at long... last, and then we will play cards and draw through. Tell you what, this Reanimate is doing good work. Obviously, this is like a lot of damage we're taking. We're not going to actually take any of it, but still. Perfect. Here, money. Good. Cool. I just need to hold out these floors, and we should come out ahead. I get to replay another Greed Dragon next turn, which is excellent. Ah. Bloody... Ah, wait, my one true nemesis. Alright, let's... This is... Because he's getting... The way Trample interacts with Reanimate is he kills the mid guy. We should prevent that from happening. Yes. So we can prevent that from happening by putting a lot of armor in. Yeah, he's taking 150 damage here. That's a lot of damage. It's the corruption doing most of this. Okay, we want to ascend the Herald, right? I guess the order doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and double tap the Herald with my Bloody Moons. It means I don't get the payoff, which is not ideal, but fair. I think the most important thing I can do here is the Greed Dragon. Can't drop him. And then I do need to Pyre Light here, and I do need to play the Curse of Entropy. Yeah, okay, fine. This will work. I don't get the cool stat of having more health at the end than the beginning, but I think we can't risk losing a Greed Dragon here, so we won't. Yeah, I mean, we have it now. Can I just win by clicking this? I actually can. Just send it. Great. Okay, we have it. Good, good. Cool. Greed Dragon absolutely goes crazy. Incredible. It's like Greed Dragon did insane work, but we also had Pyromaniac doing excellent work as well. I think this is honestly a really solid run. I think this demonstrates kind of what you're hoping to get. I'm pretty sure we got the medal on this one too. We also, Astrologer did great. This is, I think, a really good unit, actually. It's just you need something that supports it, and Moon Ritual is pretty close to enough, I think. Yeah, okay, cool. Bing, bing, great. Oh, look, we didn't actually have that crown before. Go us. I'm not paying attention to this at all. Let's go to the run summary. Yeah, we get our medal. Incredible work. Go team. That is a true W. I love that. So, Greed Dragon is awesome. Let me be clear. Let me repeat for you again. Greed Dragon is awesome. This guy is a super good unit. It's just tricky. There's a few things this unit does that I think really stand out to me. First of all, I think any unit that wants Endless is super strong in Monster Train 2. Because Endless is frequently not the upgrade you want from the steel shops. So usually you see the Endless and you go, ah, that's a bummer. I missed what I wanted, right? But any unit that actually wants this improves your steel shop draws by a lot. Because suddenly this bad thing that normally you don't want is great. The fact that he takes Endless so well is really good. He is a unit that truly pays out not cashing out your horde. If you can generate fast enough, you're good. And this run is actually just 2 alchemies. That's it. That's my only scaling on this whatsoever. And after, what was it, ring 7, I just didn't use any of them, and that was fine. We did end up rolling into expanded coffers at ring 8, which was great, which let us really ratchet these numbers. One of the few units that can truly, at like 400, just take hits from savagery, no fear, and really good. Especially on like loop 3 or whatever, when savagery is doing 100 damage around. So, very impressive. We almost lost Phoenix a couple times. I'll tell you what, that 12 reanimate really helped. We didn't end up needing it, but it gave a really good, comfortable margin of error. And we cleaned it up, right? We were doing it. So, tons of Pyre Gel applied. The classic Magma Cultist plus the Dragon Staff. Name a more iconic duo in Pyreborne. There isn't one. I'll wait. Lunar Priestess continues to be probably my favorite unit in Luna. Just so good for literally anything. Astrologer, great payout. I'll tell you what, let me look at this equipment. Where is it? Where are you? Merged equipment. 167 bonus damage. That looks pretty good to me, if I'm being honest with you. And my guy has quick now, so he was basically attacking defensively. Really strong. That's just really good, right? Incredible. So, very pleased about this. Wealthy Whelp actually got some good value out of this random, what is it, Mine Cage. Pretty cool. I think I did miss like 20 gold, which is a bummer, but it didn't end up mattering. We had so much, we were doing fine. Phase Blessing continues to be awesome with Conduit, like it, Intrinsic Gravity. I mean, some classic strategies here. I think a lot of these strategies are things that you're going to start seeing a lot when you're playing Covenant 10 a bunch. Things that are just good in these clans. Intrinsic Gravity pops off, Assemble the Floor, really good. Phase Blessing, card's awesome. No argument here. Yeah, just a lot of solid stuff. Picking a lot of just anything that phases. Bloody Moon is huge. We were actively seeing that 35 health threshold in this run pay off. A plus 10 Bloody Moon clearing a Supplicant is legit. This is really important. That those guys show up and they are annoying. Those are double curse enemies. Single kills and it costs 0 if I play it on them. Amazing. Really good card. This is like one of my favorite pings in the game, bar none. Just so strong, so good. It's obviously it takes 2 Ember, but like just kill an enemy with it and it's free. And if you, the other parts about it, like Boiler Room, free Ember, right? I'm gaining Ember off of it now. Or alternatively, you could put a -1 in it and you still gain Ember off it. Pay 1, gain 2. Really good, genuinely. I didn't end up playing the payoff in the end, but this card was 22 Pyre health. This could have bought us so many additional turns against Dominion, no real threat. And the other thing is, if Phoenix had died, I would have just put one of the Greed Dragons on the floor, right? And then what is Savagery going to do against 600 health or something? It's fine. So, a real good run. Very pleased with how this panned out. And we get the medal, incredible work. All right, let's go to see what kind of lore we get. Tipsy Imp, let's go. Phoenix, what am I going to do, Eka? Where am I going to find 2 cases of Pyre gold? You could get a job. Dragons don't get jobs. We steal, cheat, hoard, and profit. Gold. Oh, it has such terrible energy. Why would you want such a thing? Because if I don't, Lady Gilda will roast me alive. Or worse, freeze me out of her favor entirely. You couldn't happen to say, delay the festival, could you? Can you stop the moon from rising? I'm doomed. No, all you need is moon water. Moon water? Moon water! What the heck? Eka is peddling drugs. Let's go. So lovely. Leave a chalice of water in the moonlight to brew it. Moon water can heal wounds, bring good fortune. It does everything. What a pile of gold-plated dirt. But maybe there's an opportunity with this moon water. Yeah, all right, we're gonna... Snake oil. All right, snake oil salesman Phoenix seems good. All right, I'm going to let y'all go there. Incredible work. We get the win. Looking pretty good on these last couple runs. Phoenix, man, Pyromaniac still got it, let me tell you. Even though that was pretty much the hit, like, a lot of things could have played out there. Even just lava armor makes that valid, so... Anyway, I'm going to let you go. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.